morning, Reform and Ride. This is your Pilates workout with myself, Danielle, and Roxy's in the background. I know you all are dog lovers, so you wouldn't mind having her in your video as well. I am going to use the mat and some light hand weights. You can see these are 2-pounders. I probably wouldn't use more than 5, or if you don't have any hand weights at home, just use a couple of cans of soup. And I brought out a yoga block simply because that's an option if you didn't have a Pilates ring, or if you have one of those little mini balls, you could use that, or a yoga block. So lots of options, lots of props, and I'm going to try to get us a full hour here, and you just modify as needed. I'll do my best to give you some modifications as well as some options to make it maybe a little more challenging if you like. And here we go. Let's grab your ring or your mini ball, whatever you have there. I want you to just sit up tall as you can on your sit bones with your knees bent. If that really just doesn't feel right and you can't hold that for very long, completely fine to sit crisscross right now, right? So just take a couple nice deep breaths in. We're gonna roll our shoulders back, breathing in our nose and out our mouth, and then let's roll in the other direction. Great, all right, shrug them up like you're gonna touch your shoulders to your ears, and then shrug them down. Think long and lengthen through that neck, shoulder space between ear and shoulder. Let's do that again. Inhale and exhale. One more, inhale and exhale. All right, so now just a little protraction, retraction. Get those arms nice and long in front of you, and I want you to reach out, slide those shoulder blades away from your spine. Exhale, squeeze shoulder blades to your spine. Inhale and exhale. Just kind of warming up that upper back. Checking out where the shoulder blades are moving today. One more. Now find neutral with those shoulder blades as best you can. I want you to give a little squeeze to the ring if you've got the ring or the ball, and I want you to hold on to it with the main part of your palm, all right? Not the fingers, the main part of that palm. And take a nice inhale and exhale. Press the ring and kind of pretend you're blowing your breath right through the middle of that ring. Give me one more like that. Inhale, release the squeeze. Exhale. Great. Now as we do 3 more, let's think about bringing our belly in, pulling in that transversus as you exhale. Inhale, and then exhale. 2 more. Inhale, babe. Exhale, blow that breath, scoop that stomach in without tipping back, staying on top of those sit bones. 1 more. Inhale. Grow tall through the crown of your head. Exhale. Great. All right, this time we're going to hold on to the ring. No need to squeeze it. And all I need you to do is just scoop and give me that little tuck. Roll back just past that tailbone. And then exhale, sit right back up tall. So do that a couple more times. Now, if that really doesn't feel right, you could certainly keep it a lean back, right? You could keep it a flat back, lean back, right? So you do what your spine needs. We're only doing 3 more. Inhale, and then exhale. So this time in these last 2, give that ring a little squeeze as we exhale, and scoop that stomach in. Exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Great. All right, here we go. Let's take that ring or the ball, whichever one you have, or the yoga block, put it between the thighs, put it up above that knee bone, right? We don't put it right on the bone, put it more on the muscle, right? All right, reach those arms long and or genie. Take a nice inhale, shoulders down, and we're gonna roll all the way down as slow and controlled as we can, scooping in, pulling that belly in, trying to roll down 1 vertebrae at a time, all the way down. All right. Now, arrange yourself on your mat if you need to. Make sure your props are handy. You don't need them right away, but make sure they're around. All right, toes are flat. excuse me, toes are straight ahead and flat. Neutral. And then all I want you to do is just give that ring a bit of a squeeze so it's an oval, all right? Take a nice inhale, lift your head and shoulders up. Give me that pelvic or that trunk curl. Pelvis is neutral, float those arms up, and let's go right into our hundreds. Inhale and exhale. So we have lots of options here. If this is way too much on the neck, just put the head down, all right? If you need a little bit more, you're gonna take that hand behind the head, and or you want a little advancement, let's float those legs up, do that knee fold in. A little bit more, you're gonna shoot those legs long. So you decide what works for you today. I'm gonna hold that tabletop for today. Reaching those arms long, remember that space between ear and shoulder, I want you to lengthen that out. Exhale. Try to make a little movement underneath that t-shirt when you exhale. Pulling that transversus down. Inhale and exhale. Thinking about reaching those fingertips long to the end of the mat. All right, last set. Inhale and exhale. Float the head down, arms down, feet down, and let's go right up into a little shoulder bridge, one vertebrae at a time. And then we're going to take it down one vertebrae at a time. Keep in mind, if you need to stay in neutral, I need you to just stay in neutral. You don't have to articulate any osteopenia, osteoporosis. You're just going from neutral to neutral, right? So you just do what your spine needs today. Give me one more and let's hold it up there, right? Hold it up there. Press the shoulders into the mat, length between that ear and shoulder space. And I want you to keep those hips up level. Shoot that left leg long, hold it there. Left leg goes down, right leg goes long. Let's switch that again. Notice which side wants to dip, right? Left leg long, pressing through that right heel, right glute, right hamstring. Left leg down, right leg shoots out. Still breathing. All right, one more each side. Right foot down, left leg's long. Place that down and switch one more time. Right foot goes down, take it down one vertebrae at a time. Think long and lengthen, especially through that low back, which might be tight, a little bit tight these days. All right, so here we go. We're going right into roll-ups. You can hold the ring or ball, or you can skip props, right? Legs long, toes to the ceiling, glute all together, shoulders down, inhale, head nod, exhale, roll it up. I'd like you to get this stretch forward, since most of us maybe, possibly have been sitting around a little bit lately, and we're tight, extra tight in our hamstring and our low back. And then take those shoulders, roll it down. What if you need a little less intensity? Let's bring those knees in, bent, even on the way up. Take a nice inhale, exhale, head nod, and then once you get up here, you could probably stretch those legs long, right? And here's another option for you. Once again, if you need to keep a nice flat neutral spine, let's just stay neutral and flat back and lean halfway back. And then back up and you could hinge forward, all right? So those are lots of options. Let's all do 3 more, right? 3 more. Long and lengthened. Big stretch. Get that big full body stretch. Inhale, head nod. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Think crown of head in to the center of that circle. Scooping that belly in. All right, this one's going to be your last one. Exhale, take your time. No need to hurry. Your workout. And then we're going to take it down one vertebrae at a time. Single leg circles. All right, what I'd like to do is hold this ring in our hands. Reach that right leg straight up. What's a modification? Bend the knee, all right? Because it's really not about the leg being straight. It's about that mobility in that hip, right? And pelvic stability. So right legs to the ceiling. Low back issues, let's bend our left knee, all right? So here we go, shoulders down, circle across, around, and pause. Little circles, like you're making an 8 or 10-inch circle on the sky or the ceiling here. We've got 2 more. Exhale, sink that stomach. Now let's go the other way. Inhale, exhale, little pause. All right, inner thigh, forward, breathing. Last one. All right, now before we switch sides, let's put that ring up on that foot. If you do not have a ring, you certainly could use a towel and or just grab your leg behind it, because all I'm asking for is a little flex and point of that ankle. Just move that ankle. All right, let's hold it there. Get that stretch in there. Right hand hangs on to that ring towel or just your leg, and ease that leg over the ring. The whole time you're breathing, trying to keep this left hip down. Exhale, use that core, that breath, that inner thigh, bring that leg back through center. Switch hands, now take it across the body, just enough that hip wants to lift off. Get that stretch there, hold that. Taking your right arm way over to the side like a T. Now we're gonna take that right leg all the way over there, get that twist, and now look over your right shoulder. Breathing, thinking length through that right hip. Almost think push your right hip away from you. Exhale, bring that leg back through center. All right, now we're gonna add on a little climb the tree here, just one time on this side. If you have a ring, if you don't, you're gonna hang on to your leg right here, both hands behind that thigh, all right? So take a nice inhale, lift that head and shoulder up, push into the ring, scoop the belly, lift yourself up, nice and tall, all right? Now let's bend the elbows and lift that right leg up 3 times. All right, right hand hangs on to either the ring or your leg, rotate to the left. Give yourself that little twist. Lift your chin and chest. Give that exhale. Inhale through center. Exhale to the right. Maybe lift that leg up a little higher. And then bring it back through center. And then scoop the belly in, push into that ring, roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. All right, let's switch legs, everybody. Let's take a hold of that ring. Scissor that right leg down, left leg's up. Here come those single leg circles on your left leg. Circle it around and pause. Remember, we're gonna have that pelvic stability, so scoop and anchor. Low back, waistband is not rocking around on that mat. One more, and here we go, other direction. Circle and pause. Always a little pause, we don't want to get momentum going. Challenge yourself, make yourself stop and start again. And 1, nice work. All right, let's get that ankle mobility. Point and flex. Just like you're pushing the accelerator and then you let off. All right, hold that stretch right there. Pulling your toes down towards your face. Left hand has the ring. We're easing that leg out to the left. I'm really attempting to keep your right hip down. All right, give it a big inhale. Exhale, use that left inner thigh, bring that leg back through center, switch hands. You're crossing that leg just till you feel that hip stretch, that glute stretch right there. Hold that. Left arm goes out to the left like a T. Now let's ease that left leg, all the way to the right, and let's look left. Look over that left shoulder. You're getting a stretch through that right side of your neck and getting a good twist through the low back, which certainly might be a little tight these days. All right, exhale, bring it back, back, back through center. All right, remember we're gonna do that one, climb the tree, right? Take a nice inhale, shoulders down, head nod, scoop belly, exhale, lift it up. All right, sit as tall as you can. Lift and lower that leg. All right, now hold it up there. Let's all rotate to our left. Exhale, exhale. Lift your chin and chest. See if you can sit on top of those sit bones as best you can. Inhale through center. Exhale to the right. Maybe lift that leg up a little higher. And then back through center. And we're gonna roll down one vertebrae at a time all the way down. Take your time, push into that ring. You're not gonna break it. All right, so legs are long. We've got one roll up, everybody. Hang on to that ring or ball. You can always skip the props, right? Inhale, exhale, head nod, roll up, and let's roll like a ball. I like to roll like a ball with the ring. I like to have my toes on that pad. You certainly could skip this, all right? So if you're gonna use your ring, hang on to it. If not, just hang on to the ankles, the shins, or even behind the knees. Make that tight flexed position, as tight as your body will go. Ball shape, right? And then inhale, pull your stomach in, roll back, come up, balance. You're really attempting to keep the shape you started with, all right? We're really trying to roll one vertebrae at a time back. The hard part is sometimes we want to skip part and sections of our spine. So think about putting the brakes on to come up and balance yourself, and then pull that stomach in a little more securely to tip you back. And then you put the brakes on right there to pull you up. One more. And then let's hold. All right, let's take those legs. Whether you have a ring or not, you're coming up to about tabletop, okay? Those of you who want a little bit more, let's straighten those legs out. So it's similar to open leg rocker, but I call it closed leg rocker, all right? So look inward, shoulders down, roll back, come up. Now give me an extension of that upper spine. Lift up, like you're taking your chest towards your toes. And then look inward, let's roll back. Flexion and extension, right? You've got two more. Last one, let's go. Hold, just hold, all right? Lift that heart up there. All right, what do you say we get rid of the ring and keep those legs up there, all right? Let's try it. So put the brakes on, get rid of the ring, hold that teaser shape. Completely fine if those knees are bent, right? Just reach it up there, pull it in. Now we're right into our ab series. Grab your right knee, left leg stays long, roll down to the tips of your shoulder blades, all right? Scoop that belly in, think about knee to your forehead, and switch. And switch, single leg stretch. You all know this set, you know it's 5 exercises, and you know I'm not gonna stop between, right? But you stop if you need to. Let's go 4, 3, 2. All right, we're right into double leg stretch. Bring it in, all right? Grab whatever you can, shin, ankles, and then reach arms and legs away. Exhale, bring it back. Can you squeeze your legs together? Can you keep your head steady? It's either up or down. Pick one and stay with it, right? 3. Sink your stomach. Last one. All right, you're right into scissors. Everybody grab up as high as you can up your right leg and then go up 1 more inch, all right? Left leg, it's gonna go down to your challenging position, and then you switch legs. Make your hands stay in one stationary spot. 4, 3, 2, 1. Both legs to the ceiling, double leg stretch, all right? Hands can be behind your head, and or use that ring and put that pad right there, all right? And hold on with your hands on the other pad, all right? Sink your stomach, lower those legs down, challenging angle, sink your stomach, exhale, bring them up. Little squeeze of the seat right here as you bring it up. Inhale. See if you can think about wrapping that seat around that midline. 2 more. Maybe curl up a little higher. Exhale. All right, bend those knees, tabletop, hands go behind your head. You can also keep that ring there, right? All right, here we go. Rotate to your right. Left leg goes out, and we switch, and switch, and switch. Think shoulder to knee, shoulder to knee, shoulder to knee. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in and rest it down. Woo! All right, arms by your side. Let's do a little shoulder bridge. Let's lock those knees together, feet together. Lift up to your shoulder bridge, all right? Pressing those knees together, shoulders down, melt those ribs in, all right? Most of us like to flare those up, right? So melt them down. Now here comes your right leg up to the ceiling. Let's point that toe. Lower your right leg down parallel to your left. Flex that ankle, bring it up. Point, flex, point. Now reverse that. Flex to point. Still driving through that left heel. All the way up. Great. Now sweep that right leg down and sweep it back in next to your left. Here comes that left leg straight up to the ceiling. Point the toe. Let's lower it down. Flex it up. Lower, reach long. Try to keep those hips parallel and switch. Flex and point. Flex. Point. One more. Got it. Take it all the way down. Drag it in on the floor. Glue those knees and thighs together. Take it down, one vertebrae at a time. Nice. All right. Hug those knees into your chest. Rock and roll it around. I want to do one more item here on our back before we come up to seated. Let's tabletop those legs. Press those knees together. Arms go out to that T, all right? Take those knees, both knees, towards your right. Your left hip is going to come off the mat. Try to keep your knees together. Exhale, press them together, bring them back to the center. As you slide them or sway them to the side, they're going to want to come apart. Try to keep them together. Exhale. Over to the right. Good hip stretch, lengthening through the waistline. Inhale. And just really good patience and control exercise. We usually want to hurry through this one. Inhale. Exhale. And exhale. All right, grab those legs, roll yourself up. It's time for spine stretch forward, all right? Legs long. If spine stretch forward and seated like this really does not work for you, let's go crisscross, all right? And or bend the knees, all right? Grab the ring. You could also use the ball, all right? So sit up nice and tall. If you have the ring, you're going to angle it towards you, almost like almost a 45-degree angle. Stack your hands on top, sit up tall. Inhale, exhale, give me that little head nod, chin tuck, and press down on the ring gently as you fold yourself over in a flexed position, and then we stack it right back up. Great. If you have the ball, you're just going to have that ball there. And you can roll it out and bring it back in. And we're going to sit on top of our sit bones. If you don't want to use any prop, those arms can be just out in front of us. Exhale. Think bringing your front ribs to your back ribs as you fold and flex forward. Shoulders down, stack it up long through the neck. Okay? Now let's keep our butt down, arms out to the side, side bend to your left. Right hip stays down. Give it a little side bend, a little lateral flexion. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale to the right. Thinking of keeping your body between two panes of glass from your hips to your head. We're gonna try our best not to lean forward or lean back. Side bend. Keep your chin and chest lifted. All right, one more each side. And exhale, bring it in. Nice job. All right, a little seated twist. Let's bring those legs together. If you do have a ring or a ball, you can hold it here in front of you, all right? If you have that ring, let's just put it right at the base of your rib cage. Hands are on the other side, shoulders are down, glue your legs together. Try not to let them leave each other. We're gonna rotate to our right, give a little double pulse. Inhale through center, double pulse left. Inhale through center and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more each side, keeping the pad of the ring connected to your body. And exhale. And then bring it back into center. Nice job. All right, so let's take that ring. I'm gonna have you go crisscross applesauce. I want you to take the ring or the ball, put it up on your shoulder. Okay, it's gonna be your right shoulder. And let's put the heel of your hand on the pad, right? So as you press down on the ring, make sure it's on your shoulder, not your neck or your hair. And you're gonna press down, tap the top of your head. Release almost, and then press again. Inhale and exhale. So you're growing tall through the crown of your head. You have two more. And then hold it down there. Remember, you're gonna scoop your stomach, you're gonna sit up a little taller. Maybe you've started to sag in your low back. Let's sit up tall, shoulders back, and little pats here. So we got bicep here, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. All right, let's switch sides. Make sure it's the base of your palm, not your fingertips, all right? You can take that other arm out to the side, or you can just rest it down. Press, release a little bit, press, release a little bit. That's it. Sit up nice and tall, maybe noticing one side is not able to press that ring quite as much. Last one, hold, sit up tall, maybe relax that right shoulder down, and we're gonna do a little pump right there for 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Excellent. All right. So before we go onto our stomach, I want you to get rid of the ring for now. Grab those light weights that I hope you have. You can do all of this without weights, all right? You could do it certainly with your own body resistance, right? So sit up tall, grab those weights, belly's pulled in, and serve the tray. Inhale and exhale. You probably see me kind of looking to the side. Roxy has collapsed onto her bed that is out of your view. She's just waiting for her morning walk, which she has not gotten yet. So she's patient now at the age of 11, a lot more patient than she was 5 years ago. Inhale and exhale. All right, let's do one more. We take it right into a little rotator cuff. So you're gonna open and close. This is a hard one. This is where not pelvic curl, but that pelvis is anchored and stable. Really try not to let those legs rock up and down. You have 2 more. Let's hold those arms out to the side. They're kind of on a 45-degree angle. You're gonna send them out to the corner of the room, and then exhale, bring those elbows back in. I want you to, as you bring them in, I want you to think squeezing your lats, those muscles that wrap around our back of our rib cage. Inhale and exhale. Now as you send them out there, grow a little taller. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. 3 more. 2. All right, last one. We're holding out there, right? Take it out there and hold. Grow tall, long through the neck. That's it. Now give me just little pulses out there, right? 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn those palms to each other. Exhale. Inhale, hug the tree. I didn't say we were done, right? I just said we were done with that one. All right, we have quite a few reps here. At any point, I want you to get rid of the weights. You can do it all without the weights, right? 2 more. Last one. And then hands are coming to the forehead, salute, all right? So scoop the belly, hinge, right? Keep the heart and chest lifted. Send those arms up to the top of the wall that's in front of you. Send it out, bring it in. Maybe resist on the way in. Press it out, resist. 3, 2, 1, bring it in. Sit back up tall, arms float down. Now it's not really a stoppage, it's just a rest. I want you to switch legs. So the other leg's in front, belly's pulled in, trying our best not to rock backwards. We're just gonna switch those legs, right? And then arms are coming up and over. Great. If up and overhead is not good for your neck and your traps, your upper back, just do hug the tree again, right? All right, 2 more. And 1, all right. Arms are gonna stay right here, and we're just doing a little tiny bicep curl. So pretend, especially on the way down, that you had 20-pounders in your hand. So you're resisting down, curling up, resisting down. Inhale and exhale. Let's go 2 more. And last 1. Nice job. All right, roll those shoulders back, everybody. I want you to take those weights, put one on either side of your mat, and now we're gonna go to our stomach, all right? So working on our stomach a little bit. I want you to set yourself up for your Supermans, all right? So arms are kind of out to the side, legs are wide. So it almost looks like you're making the letter X with your body. Pull your stomach up and in. Float yourself up and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower down. We've got 2 more, right? Float it up and hold. 5, 4, 3. Keeping that head in line with your spine and lower down. All right, last one, longest one. Here we go. Float it up. Hold. Eye gaze is at the end of your mat. Keep that head in line. Reach your arms maybe a little longer and straighter, legs longer. Could you lift your chest up a little more using those back muscles? 4, 3, 2, 1, and we lower down. All right, so here we go into a little swan. You all know swan. I like to keep my legs wide to support my low back. You could bring your legs together if you would like. Hands under shoulders, elbows in, shoulders down, and inhale to lift up. Extension. Keep your pelvis and your thighs anchored to the mat. Scoop the belly in, take it down 1 vertebrae at a time. Lengthen out, and we do it again. Inhale. Remember that eye gaze, let's keep our head in line. Let's not hyperextend the head up here, right? Keep it down, in line, and guide it down. All right, 2 more, everybody, and then we take it into a bit of swan dive if you'd like, all right? Last one. Inhale, here we go. Lift it up, stomach's up and in, right? All right, now you stay with the swan or you dive with me. Here we go. Lower down and lift. Two more. And then we lower, 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 lower. All right. So let's do our Pilates jumping jacks, all right? No need to stand up. Use your weights or not. Bring your heels together in Pilates stance down there, right? Heels together. All right, now think of a jumping jack. I want you to float your body up off the mat. Reach those arms long, shoulder blades, pull together a little bit. Arms and legs are going out and they're coming back in. So they're going away from your midline and they're coming back in. Out and in. Inhale and exhale. Don't forget to breathe. We have 4 more and I would like to speed up after that. 2 more. Back body work here. Here we go. Let's go 8 quickly. 8, 7, touch those heels together. 4, 3, 2. Now you're holding in the middle. Press those heels together. Lift your chest up. Pump those arms up for 8, 7, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. I want you to look one direction. Stretch out your neck and shoulder. We're going to do one more set like that, and we're going to add a little coordination work to it, all right? A little thinking work. All right, let's reset ourselves. Heels together, right? Center it up, neutral. Stomach's pulled in, float up. Shoulders squeeze a little bit together. Now I just want your right arm and your right leg to move only. So take them away from your midline, bring them back. Right arm, right leg. One more. Now here we go. Left arm, left leg for 4. All right. It's time for opposites. Right arm, left leg, 4. Here we go. Left arm, right leg. And then it's both arms, both legs quickly for 8, 7, 6, 5. Press those heels together. 2. Bring it in, lift it up. Now pump those arms up to the ceiling, into your body. Up, in, up, in. 4, 2, 1. Lower everything down, look the other way, stretch out your neck and shoulders. Get rid of those weights. And then we're gonna center it up. Come on up to a little quick child's pose. And we have the first of a couple planks, everybody. You know I can't have a class without a plank, right? All right, so here we go. Forearms and toes. If you need a little less, you're coming down to your knees, all right? So let's find your plank. Find it for today, hold it, scoop the belly, tuck the tail. Remember, we don't want triangles. We want that plank. Now, if you want a little bit more, let's alternate tapping a knee towards the mat. Belly's pulled in. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to lower down to our knees, sit back, stretch it back. All right, everybody. It is time for a little quadruped work, all right? So let's find your hands and knees position. I want you to find one weight or not, okay? Knees are apart, under your hips, hands right under your shoulders. We're gonna take your right hand with a weight in it, take your left leg behind you, right arm out. You're finding that bird dog, right? Now lower them down to the mat, bring them right back up. Lower and lift. This whole time your stomach's pulled in, long through the neck. Now keep that leg going and take your right arm out to the right. So you're making that letter T. Getting a little deltoid work here. All right, keep the leg going. Now the arm is gonna come up beside you. Straight arm, lift and lower. Good, now keep the leg going one more set, and now give me that tricep. Bend and extend that elbow. 3, 2, hold it up there. Can you give me little pumps up? 4, 3, 2, keep the leg steady. Sweep that right arm back by the right ear. Now exhale, bring your elbow and knee together. Send it right back out. Give me that flexion, angry mad cat. Send it out. 3. All the way out, hold, bring it in, switch sides. Shake out anytime you need to. Remember, it's a video, you can always pause it, right? All right, here we go. Right leg, left arm. Long and lengthened, right? Lower and lift. Great, make that letter T. That leg keeps going. Your left arm's coming out to the letter T. Your Your stomach's still pulled up. All right, here we go. Left arm's out by the left hip. It's straight up and down. Got some noise down the alley behind our house here you can hear. All right, here we go, everybody. Tricep, right? Tricep extension with your left elbow. Bend and extend. Hold it up there, little pulses up. And then sweep that left arm back by your left ear. Exhale, elbow, knee. Send it out. Inhale, exhale. 3 more. All the way out, all the way out, and all the way in. Put that down. Come up to high kneeling, everybody. Let's bring an arm in front, stretch out that shoulder. Great work. It's a lot of balance work, a lot of endurance work there on your muscles. Bring it up behind you, give a little stretch. We're gonna move on to our side leg series, all right? Let's go other arm. And then up behind you. All right, bring it down. Side leg series. So you're gonna lie on your side. Let's set it up. Everything to the back of the mat. Remember, your head could be down. You could even use your ball and rest your head on your ball. You could have your hand and head together. If you wanna make it even more advanced, here comes hands behind your head, right? All right, stomach's in, lifted waistline, right? Now, sweep those legs to that front corner. Top leg is up. We're gonna kick it forward and back. Forward and back. I guess I should have asked my neighbors their lawn mowing service schedule. I hope that's not too distracting. Inhale and exhale. That's why I have teenage boys. They're my lawn mowing service. One more. Here we go. Let's go bicycling, right? Bend the knee, reach it out, sweep it around. I really would like you to focus on the sweep around so you get that stretch through that hip flexor, right? Bend. One more. Now reverse that. Long leg forward, bend, reach it back there. Stretch it back there. One more. Line your legs up, external rotation, it's up, down. Okay, let's point up, flex down. Squeeze down, all right? We don't drop it, we press it down. One more. Here come those circles. Little circles. See if you can tap those heels together each time. Reverse. Taking it right into that hot potato. You're in external rotation. Flex that ankle. Let's go heel in front and back. One more. Internal rotation of that hip. Toe, external rotation in the back. So it's toe, heel. Reverse that. Heel, toe. External, internal. Now it's internal in the front and back. Kick that leg up one more time. Bend the knee. Plant that foot in front. Lower leg, move it back a little bit. Let's flex the ankle this time and lift and lower. Lift and lower. Make sure you're on your side still. Your hips are stacked. You haven't rolled backwards, right? Lifted waistline. One more. Now hold it up there. I want you to sweep that lower leg forward and back like you're painting a line at the end of your mat. Forward and back. Take it back in line with your body. Hold it up there. Give it some pulses up. 8, 7, 6, 3, 2, little circles. Reverse those circles. Hold it up there one more inch. Reach it longer. Pulse it up there. 10, 9, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. All right. Side line. Peel the banana. One long line. Stack your arms on top. We're going to stay on our side. Keep those hips stacked. Float up. Top arm touches the top thigh. And we lower down. Lift up. Lower everything down. Lift everything you can up, lower down. We've got one more and we hold it. Lift it up, we hold. Chest lifted, arm up to the ceiling, point your toes, flutter kick, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower down. It's side plank. Bring it up, shoulder, elbow, float it up. Now, those of you need a little less, put that foot in front, or maybe knee down, or maybe both knees down, right? Little more, let's rotate. Hand behind head, keep your legs steady, squeeze them together, hips anchor. Just your upper body rotates, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Good, where do I want you squeezing? Right there in that waistline, those obliques. Exhale. You've got 2 more. Hold, 3, 2, 1, slide that lower leg in. It's Mermaid. Arms out to the side, lean away from your feet, up and over the other way. 2 more. See those arms, lean away from your... All right, so let's go into saw in between sides. So nice and tall seated, legs long, toes to the ceiling. If this really doesn't feel good to you, you could certainly do saw with your legs crisscross applesauce, all right? So let's start out nice and tall, arms out nice and long. We're gonna rotate to our right. Exhale, 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 reaching for that foot. Inhale, stack it up, keeping those sit bones down. Rotate, exhale, exhale, exhale. Reaching those arms in opposition. Inhale, rotate, exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale, stack it up. Think waistline, rotation, exhale, exhale, exhale. Certainly lots of back stretch here. And one more time each side. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Stack it up. Inhale, exhale, exhale, exhale. And then we'll stack it up and let's go to the other side. All right? So swing those legs over to the other side. Remember those arms? You can have your head all the way down. You could have one hand behind the head or both hands behind the head, right? Legs are long. Keep those hips stacked. Swing the legs to that front corner, all right? Take a nice inhale, scoop the stomach up and in. Top leg is up. We're going front, back. Front, back. Reach forward, sweep it back. Emphasize that, reaching back, stretching out that hip flexor. Breathing the whole time. Top shoulder back, stacked in line with the bottom shoulder. One more. And here comes those bicycles. Bicycle it. Nice big stretch, sweeping back. Now reverse. Long leg forward, bend the knee, stretch it back. Trying to keep that leg in line with the body, upper body's as still as you can keep it. And here we go. Stack those legs up and here we go. It's up, down. Remember, we're gonna squeeze down. Lift and lower. Press. Resisting. You've got one more here. And small circles. Strike that match, touch the heels together. Reverse. Very nice. Little pause here. We're going to dorsiflex that ankle and let's go hot potato. Heel in front and back. Toe in the front, internal rotation, external. Now switch that. Heel, toe. And then toe in the front, toe in the back. Great, let's kick it up one time. Plant that top foot right in front. Lower leg's moving back. Flex that ankle, lift and lower that lower leg. Up and down, up and down. Still reaching long, lifting that lower waistline so we're not collapsed there in your lower waistline. Hold it up there, really push that leg long. And now we're gonna sweep that leg forward and back, forward and back. Core is pulled in, really pulling that navel in. it back in line with your body. Lift it up. Give me little lifts here. 4, 3, 2. Hold it up there. Circles. Remember, these are pretty tiny circles, maybe the size of a dime or a quarter. Reverse those circles. Hold it one more time, and let's pulse it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we lower down. All right, long body, peel the banana, so make one long line, stacking those arms on top of each other, legs long. Now lift everything up that you can for that side lift. Top arm reaches down, touches that thigh, and we lower right back down. Inhale, lift, and release. That's it. 2 more, everybody. Inhale, and exhale. Last one. Lift it up and hold. Lift it up and hold. Chest lifted, arm to the ceiling, point the toes, hold the balance for a second or 2, and now we flutter kick, flutter kick, flutter kick. 3, 2, you could always hold the movement instead of doing the flutter. And then we're gonna hold and lower it down. All right, side plank time, right? Everybody's favorite. Shoulder and elbow. Stack the legs or find your modification, right? 1 foot in front, maybe both knees down. You decide. Float yourself up, top hand behind the head. Now that option is to hold this or squeeze those thighs together. Keep that lower body steady. Exhale, inhale. Rotate. 4 more. Last one. All right, we're holding, we're holding, we're holding. 3, 2, 1. Slide that lower leg in. And here comes that mermaid. You're in your stagger sit. Lean away. Big stretch up and over. And up and over the other way. That's it. Really attempting to keep your hips steady. Lean, paint the ceiling. Big stretch up and over. All right, we've got 1 more. Lean away. Big stretch. Side body stretch up and over the other way. All right, let's turn away from your feet. Find your all-fours position one more time. Just a couple more exercises here, everybody. I just want to do a nice little cat and cow here. Let's keep in mind that this is something that you can do anytime through the day, especially if you find yourself during this quarantine time that you're sitting more than you normally might. I'm guessing there's a little more sitting going on. And our low back, actually part of our spine can get a little tight. So think about that flexion, go through neutral and then a little extension. Just be careful, we don't need to emphasize any hyperextending neck. And then make it all about that core moving the spine, all right? Let's do 1 more. And then neutral, bringing those legs to the front of your mat. It's time for seal, one of my favorite exercises. Let's diamond those legs, everybody, all right? Diamond those legs, bottoms of feet together. You're gonna tip yourself back, dive those hands through, grab your heels, and remember there's lots of options here. If you need to grab the outside of the ankles, you could even hold behind your knees for this as well, right? So lots of options. Now find the tightest ball shape you can and clap those toes together. Use those arms, clap them together like a seal, clapping their flippers together. 1, 2, 3. So practice that a couple more times and then we roll. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Look inward, roll back, roll up, clap, roll back, roll up. All right, let's add the second set of claps. All right, here we go. Clap, 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 clap. Just like rolling like a ball, you put the brakes on, pull that transversus in firmly to bring you up to balance. All right, we've got 3 more, everybody. And instead of the traditional standing with push-ups, gonna teaser after this next one, all right? So one more time. Now, take it right into teaser, all right? There's a tabletop teaser. You can go straight leg teaser. Hold, hold, hold. All right, let's circle our arms. 3, 2, reverse. Now it's the legs. We're gonna lower just legs. Put the brakes on, the legs come up. Pull it in, good. 3, 2, now everything is gonna go down all at once. Nice and slow, upper body, lower body, all the way down. All right, let's take our right arm overhead, roll to your right, I should say, onto your stomach. And now we're gonna do our push-ups, yay. All right, so tuck your toes, push yourself up, either a full plank or kneeling plank, right? Here we go, we've got 10 of them, all right? Let's do 10 good ones. 10. 5. 1 more, make it the best one, last one. And then we sit back. Let's go right into a child's pose, sitting back, hip to heel, forehead on the mat, stretching those arms long. Breathing, inhale and exhale. All right, couple little stretches here, everybody. Let's thread the needle. Right arm is gonna sweep under your left. You're gonna look under your left shoulder. All right, let's take this into a twist. You're gonna take your right arm out, come down to your left elbow, rotate to the right with your right arm up in the air, looking up towards that right arm. And then back to the center. And let's thread the needle on the other side. Left under right. You're gonna look under that right shoulder. It's a shoulder stretch. If this really doesn't feel right, it doesn't work for you, then just come up to kneeling and bring your arm in front of you and do it that way, all right? All right, here we go. We're gonna bring that left arm out, come down on your right elbow, rotate to the left with your left arm in the air. And then bring it back to the center. All right, I want you to roll yourself up, find your down dog, roll yourself up, come to standing, and you are done. Thanks so much, Reform and Ride. I hope to see you soon in person, and stay safe and keep moving.